I feel that integration is like used in our daily life a lot. What are some examples that you think like that is used?
For me, I think integration has been used by a lot of people, especially architect and also interior designer. In architecture, integration plays an important role in the design of the building and the maintenance in the later stage. Because with integration, you can actually calculate the area and the volume and everything in building a building. And you can actually predict how the building is going to be before you build it. So you can save money and save time by using integration, because you can actually predict how the building is going to be and how many times it's going to take to build that building and how many costs it's going to use by building that building without actually building it yet. So integration actually helps a lot before the process of building the building. So for example, in building bridge, you use a lot of integration. For example, the bridge of Penang Bridge, the longest bridge in Malaysia, we actually use a lot of integration to make sure that the bridge is actually strong and can hold up to a lot of weight, and it is safe for everyone to use for a long period of time. And other things that use integration also is like building a roller coaster. You can actually predict how the roller coaster is going to work before building it, and you can make sure that the roller coaster is safe before it's actually being built. And you can make sure that the roller coaster doesn't hit anything during the process. For interior designer, you can actually interior designer use integration, especially when they wanted to renovate some houses. Like for example, when they wanted to add a wall, they can actually predict how many space there are left after the wall has been built and how big the wall is going to be, and they can save money and make sure the quality is great, and they can predict how many times they're going to use to build that building. And other than that, they can also help in starting the layout and the architecture design of the space. Like you can actually predict how it's going to be before they put stuff in that house and before they're building the walls, and they can actually make like a mini model of the house before the house is being built. Because by using integration, you can imagine how many space you have left and what things like furniture that you can put there and how many furniture will fit in that house. So a lot of people actually use integration to imagine space and area of some building or stuff. Do you agree with me?
Yes, I agree. And I would like to add on that. It's like I also agree that integration has a lot of applications in most professions in the world. Like if you talk about like some applications, like the applications in physics, you use integration to like find the center of mass, the center of gravity, the mass moment of inertia. You can find in any vehicle, any object that is moving, or like any building, you can find the center of mass, you can find the trajectory and all. So this is like one of the examples in physics. And also you can find like the velocity and stuff by using integration of stuff. So for example, it's like the satellite in orbit. You can find like how much thrust you need to put and add to get the desired trajectory and path. And also not only in physics, you can also find it in chemistry also, in applications in chemistry. So if you want to find like the rate of reaction of any chemical substances, or you want to find like the radioactive decay of radioactive substances, you also use integration to find those values. So that is one of the applications in chemistry. And not only in chemistry also, but also in biology, applications in the medical science. You use integration to find how far and fast like a disease has spread from its origin, like from where it started. You can find where it started, You can find how fast and far it is spreading. You can find like where it originated, and also like the best way to prevent the spreading of it. And all of this you use integration in daily life, because if you think about integration, what is integration? Integration is basically just small pieces like joining together to find like a total or something. So in without us knowing also, we are using it like in our daily life, like whether we see it or we don't see it also. So what do you think about this?
I agree with both of you. Okay, I want to add something. When we take the medicine, when the medicine flow through the bloodstream, the rate at which the flows from the intake spot to the rest of our body could be proportional to the heart rate. So this is where we use the integration also. We use the integration to learn how it travels through the body. With integration, we can know how the integration will affect our body, how the medicine will affect our body. So we know how much the medicine we need to take. If not, it will maybe can damage our body. So also when a new made car, their creator about the must know the creator must know about the mass and weight of the car, the factors of security and the safety on when the car is on the roads. Also the speed of the car. This is also where we use the integration. Okay. Other than that, integration also used in when we do analysis, in climate weather, electronics in the processing, also pollution concentration in ecosystem, stock market prices also.
So we cannot agree that integration is really useful in our life, right?
Yes.
So I guess our conclusion is everyone in the world actually use integration. So without integration, nothing is going to be how it is today. So I guess that is the end of our discussion.